Yo, what is up, y'all? Willie Beeman here, getting ready to bring you guys a 2K18 build video. So, first build of the year. I'll probably make multiple builds, but this is going to be the one that I'm going to rock out for a minute. So this is my 6'10", small forward, pure playmaking, point forward, basically. So this dude is lit. I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know to make him. I'll show you guys my badges, and I'll show you guys exactly kind of what I'm doing to get my guys overall up. As you can see, I'm at 87 overall. I actually have a gold badge as well, and multiple other badges. So I'll show you guys all the badges, and then I'll show you guys, or I'll let you guys know kind of how to grind for badges, at least the best way that I've found. I'll probably make an additional video to show you guys specifically how to do that. But for now, let's just go over the build. So first off, we're gonna go in here and I'll show you guys my bars. This is just kind of like the I guess the bars or whatever. It doesn't give you the attributes, but that's what I'm rocking with right now. I've unlocked some additional caps, you know, being 87 overall, so your initial build isn't gonna look exactly like this, but basically you can tell my ball handling, my passing, my speed, acceleration, stamina, all super high. And this guy's actually got a very consistent mid-range, and his three-point is decent. So he's definitely a scoring player. He can't shoot like a playmaker or like a sharpshooter, but he can. I hit greens all the time from mid-range, so it's a really good build. I'll go over to the league stats and show you guys my players' actual attributes here. So let's go over here to attributes. So 87 overall. Now, as we go through this, you're gonna tell that this guy is definitely a kind of like all-around player. Like, he doesn't really have anything super duper high, but being 6'10", I'm huge, and I can speed boost off of dribble moves as well. So those are like two bonuses on top of like what my actual attributes are. And a lot of the badges for this player are really good. So whenever I go over badges, that's definitely a key part with what I really like about this guy. So as you can tell, my open shot mid range and my contested are 73 and 75. For 2K18, those are actually pretty decent ratings. That's not bad. You can hit middies with this guy. I green a lot, so that's not bad at all. For the three-pointer, I have a 74. This can go up further. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get around an 80 open shot three by the time I kind of get all my bars on my three-pointer. So the three-point will be very nice, especially if you add a boost to it. So this player will probably be pretty decent once he's built out. And that's something I'll mention as well, is a lot of you guys, whenever you're looking at this build, just remember that this is kind of like your initial build, and then you're going to work on them as you go along. So your guy's going to get better. Like with these attributes and things, don't be like discouraged by some of the numbers. So like the driving layup, standing layup, they're both actually pretty decent, and being tall, I kind of like am able to finish around the rim pretty consistently. Just unlocked a relentless finisher, and I'm working on acrobat right now as well. So those are two badges you can get with this player, which will definitely help with your finishing. The driving and standing dunk, not the greatest in the world, I won't lie, and you don't unlock very many dunk packages, which kind of sucks, but you get the old traditional, basically the dunk packages I always use, like the rim grazers, the cockback tomahawk, reverses, cradle dunks. You get some of those like traditional really good dunk packages. So if you're not trying to do flashy dunks and you're trying to just win games, I mean, the dunk packages are there for you. Contact dunk, nothing there. I get contact dunks all the time in my career, but I don't know if that's really going to transition over to park. I doubt it. Ball control 86, so it's right there on the speed boosting cap. Passing accuracy is 89, passing vision 99, passing IQ 94. So obviously he's a playmaking point forward, so he's gonna have passing. Definitely super accurate there. And then one thing that's kind of decent on him is the post. And one badge that I actually get to unlock with this guy is the post spin technician. So I'm not quite sure if that is going to be like a viable thing. Like maybe if I get matched up on a smaller guard, I might work him in the post. But that's actually pretty decent rating. That's not bad. So if we come over here, we got, you know, offensive consistency, all that. So offensive and defensive rebounding, your stats are not that high. But being 6'10", I do snag. But if you go against any kind of center with this build, I've already noticed this going against two pure glass cleaners or rebounding specialists or whatever you want to call them this year. Went against two of those. They totally snagged like literally over the top of me on perfect box outs multiple times. So your rebounding attribute being a 68 and maybe a 7'3" guy that's got a 99 rebounding attribute, dude's gonna snag on you. So you're gonna need a center. Definitely noticed that already. So unfortunately, this isn't going to be the best build if you want to try to run center with maybe a couple of guards. If you run against the center, you might kind of get like messed up on rebounds. So that's something to keep in mind if you're trying to run center with this build. I wouldn't recommend that at all. And then the rest of this stuff, you know, the defense is going to be sort of trash. I mean, every defense is going to be bad unless you make an actual like defending build. So a lot of these are going to be kind of trashy. Lateral quickness is only a 58, but my guy's really big, so I really don't have to like come out to the 3-point line to guard people. I can guard them with some space, so that's really not been an issue. Speed's a 74, which is not the worst, not the best. It's definitely fast enough for me to get around people and stuff like that, especially with the speed boost. So it's not too bad. Like I said, it's a really good overall build. And if you're looking for something that's going to be like something you want to work on and be really good at the end of the game, this is the build, man. This is the build because there's a lot of good badges with this build. And especially with Dimer and some of the badges that come with this that we'll go over now, you can definitely like work on those in the park. So yeah, so let's go over these badges. So right here, these are going to be my key badges. All of these come in Hall of Fame, I think. Maybe not Break Starter. I think I can't remember which ones come in Hall of Fame. You can see them on the main screen whenever you create the player. Unfortunately, I didn't like save that part. But I got Dimer on silver, Lob City Passer on bronze, which lobs are pretty tough this year. You got to be careful about whenever you throw lobs. Flashy Passer, not really working on that. Pick and Roll Maestro on gold. And as you can see here, you can literally see all of the requirements on this one screen. So to get a bronze badge, you're going to need 12,000 points. To get a silver badge, you're going to need 24,000. And this resets back to 0 once you get like the bronze badge. So you get 12,000. Then you got to get an additional 24,000 to get the silver badge. Then to get the gold badge, you got to get 72,000. Then to get the Hall of Fame badge, you have to get 162,000. So I don't know what all that is added together, but the badge grind this year is real, super real. So those are my primary badges, which are all great. Got Ankle Breaker on silver already, which I think this maxes out at gold, which I'm 90% sure. So that one is almost maxed out. I got Relentless Finisher, Defensive Stopper, Corner Specialist, about to get Difficult Shots, Acrobat, you know, Free Throw Ace I'm actually working on in my career. So you can actually do a drill in your training facility to work on this, which is definitely like a good way to get your badges initially. And then Tireless Scorer, Teardropper, Post Spin Technician. Like I said, I've been doing some post spins like randomly here and there. Glue Hands, which is the new Pickpocket, I'm pretty sure. And then One Man Fast Break. That's just something I'm kind of casually working on too. Then we have Quick Reflexes. Mid-range Deadeye, gonna be a difficult badge to get this year because really contested shots in my career are really hard to hit, and really contested shots in the park are always difficult to hit even though they go in occasionally. So this might be harder for you bums that take actual contested shots. And then Charge Card, I don't really care about at all. So those are all the badges. Just to let you guys know kind of like how long it took me to get these. I've mainly grinded in my career. I think I played 15 games of Park or so, just because A lot of us kind of haven't been on at the same time, and I just want to run with my crew mostly. But 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 20, 22. So I've played 24 games. It took me 22 games to get into the starting lineup. And then just to show you guys what kind of stats I'm rocking with whenever I play my career game. My last game that I played against Golden State, I scored 41 points, got 21 rebounds, and 23 assists. Like, this dude is a triple-double machine. Unfortunately, you don't get hustle rebounders, so the rebounds really don't go towards anything besides repping your guy up or getting your overall higher. So yeah, whenever you throw up numbers like this, you rep up dumb fast, or you get your overall up dumb fast, and your badges go up super fast. So I'll have an additional video on how to actually badge grind this guy, probably tomorrow for you guys. I'll probably record some of my gameplay, and I'll probably be streaming some of my badge grind and some of my MyPark play. So if you want to watch them in action, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications to see whenever I start streaming. And anyway, this is Willie Beeman, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.